the bang on. Hello,
Whoa, that's your boy,
hello.
man.
So yes, you guys, this is definitely our first time having couple chat. Cause
First time doing this
we were
thing.
talking about something between each other, and we was like, let's go live and talk about this, y'all. But it's basically dating someone from a different state
Yeah, how we first met.
and how we first met. That's what we were discussing over a glass of wine. I don't know if you can see, but my wine is down here. I'm drinking out my straw here.
Drinking something like that.
Yes, but oh, here's a.
Nah, I was
Anyway,
just saying
so
what
okay,
was
let me actually. Okay, I'm not gonna pay attention to the camera because I'm asking you questions because I want you to give me your full answer and undivided attention.
mm-hmm.
But anyway, so how did we first meet? Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember we first met.
How did we first meet? Woo!
I was all alone in my room, staring at the wall. Used to,
Oh, I thought you were about to go in.
yeah. It was 2013 going
Oh, you said that year
2014.
and everything. I was talking about. I mean, okay, okay.
Talking about what? No, what you was talking about?
Okay, no, oh, okay. I guess I said it wrong, but how? That's it. How did we first meet? How did we first meet? I don't know if you remember. I know it's been so long, but do you remember?
I remember when we first went on our first date.
Okay, you remember the first date, but do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you remember how you remember how we first met?
I kind of do.
Oh, so you say you don't remember? What do you mean you kind of do?
I remember the first date though.
Wait a minute. When those days come out, I'm really like, wait a minute, wait, what?
Well, I
No,
remember.
no, wait, no,
The
no,
first
no,
date
no, no,
though.
no, 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 no. We're not about to brush past that real quick, like real quick. This can't. Wait, so you say you don't remember?
I remember the
No, no,
first
no. You
date.
said no. I remember the first day, but you said I said, do you remember when we first met? And you said I kind of remember.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me. Okay, what was the first date?
And, you know what? I'm gonna tell you how we first met.
No, you don't remember. Remember?
I do remember.
So why you say you didn't remember?
I told you I remember vaguely, but I remember just about to talk about it.
Oh, so you vaguely remember?
I remember.
Oh, you vaguely remember?
I remember.
No, you don't.
I asked my brother. I met you at your cousin's house in Mississippi.
That's when we first met in person. I said, how we meet? What? I'm asking you, how do we meet? How do we meet? How do you know? How you know me, and how did I know you for the first time? Hello. And it's just wine, so wine shouldn't get you lost like this.
Yeah, okay. I ain't know about wine drinking. You tell me how we first met.
Okay, so how we first met was, I think my friend. I went as a second, well, as a third wheel with my friend to a club, and we went to a club in Louisiana because I was in Mississippi, which was downtown Louisiana, or New Orleans. I think it's downtown New Orleans, and my friend was like, "My homeboy over there is feeling you. And I was like, I don't think I'm not really into no relationship right now. So, after about, a couple drinks, um, a couple walking in back out of the club, I was like, yeah, I'll talk to you. So I ended up talking to him, and then and I was like not feeling him because I felt like he was not my cup of tea. And then eventually he found me on a website, and
I know. Not no back page or nothing like that, y'all.
Yeah, not a back
You
page.
said I found you on the website.
No, not like, well, we ran into each other on a website, and I told him to stop talking to me because I wasn't interested in him because I read his profile and it wasn't something I liked. So we stopped talking for a little bit, and then he reached out to me again, and I let him know that if you contact me again, I am going to delete my page so you won't be able to reach out to me. And he kind of was like, oh, um, but I wanna get to know you more. I'm feeling you. I've been single for so long. I'm looking for a relationship.
I'm single
And
for so long.
yeah, and I was like, boy, please, I'm not interested. And but his butt kept persisting on reaching out to me. So I met up with him.
So you want to go into details?
Yeah, so I met up with him, and then when I met up with him, we met up in person that one time, and then after that first time, we didn't communicate for about a couple months after that because when I met up with him, I was like, that is not what I saw in that picture. And his personality.
Come on, man.
Yeah. I said I'm gonna get him. Woo! Yeah, that's what I thought. Because he said he didn't remember. He vaguely remembered. Okay, with your vagueness. Yeah, everything I just said was a story. Because yeah, but you didn't roll with it because you was like, wait, what the fuck is she talking about? Exactly. Totally, you don't remember. You don't vaguely remember. Yeah, trust me, he remember. He talks about it all the time. But now he don't remember. It's because the camera's on.
I remember when we first met.
No, I do. I remember when we first met. Yes, I remember when we first met. Yes, in person. I remember we had our date, which was awesome. I remember. Yes, but I'm saying, do you remember how we first started communicating? How about that? Is that what I just said?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, so how did we first start communicating?
On the website.
Oh, so when I said dating, you took it as when not dating. You mean in person? That's what you took it as. Yeah. Oh, so you need to elaborate on that. I guess I should have, but you should have, because I didn't know where you was going with that. That's why I told that whole fictitious story.
I guess I was talking to her then, but
okay. So how did we first?
In person, like I met you.
Where did you first?
When I finally got to see you, was came visit you in Mississippi.
Yeah.
After my brother used to call and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when you first. You mumbling, you're so quiet and everything.
I'm sorry.
And you.
I mean, it's candy.
I met my aunt and my cousin that first time. My cousins. Yeah. I remember that. Were you shy? Were you nervous?
Nah. I'm being relaxed. You know what I'm saying?
Relaxed? Well, because we talked for like how many months? Like so many months before we saw in person. Like what? I think like how long? How many months? Like
it was a minute.
I think
I don't be keeping up with that. I ain't keeping up with the months and stuff.
No, I did. At that time. I was saying it for so long, but then I obviously forgot.
But it was a minute, and you know.
No, about 6 months.
Yeah, I consider a minute 6 months.
Yeah, it was about a little over 6 months. And that was the midst of us communicating back and forth, and then stopped talking, and then we talked again, and stopped talking, and we was talking like every day, all the time, and then after that, every day, all the time, that's when it actually started.
Like I wasn't show. I was in my
neither one. I definitely wasn't show. I was just
Yeah, she cool and everything like that.
trying
I
to
don't know if
mix,
I'm right all
mingle.
that, and then just kept popping up and shit, kept talking to me and stuff, and conversation, and conversation was good. And, we finally met up on a couple of dates.
Just put it like this: when we first was getting to know each other, or even not even, well, just first talking, we both was like this, like I don't fucking know. I mean, I keep cussing. I don't know. I don't know if people wanna.
Right.
I don't know if I want to talk to nobody.
Just because. You know what I'm saying? Me being from New Orleans and she being
I'm from Oregon.
Oregon,
yeah. Coming from Oregon, yeah.
And the language and you know what I'm saying, how we talking and stuff like that. It was just
Let me sip on that one.
We'll take a sip on that one too. Mm-hmm. We both will take a sip on that one.
Baby, the language. Boy, and that was crazy though, because like
communication was just like, man, it was like,
crazy. Because even from speaking about the time, I was like, I'll ask him what time is it, or ask him what time do you have to be at a place, and he was like, what you would say?
I gotta be there for 4.
Like
I'll be there for 3.
Or 3, or for 4, or for 5, for 4, and I would say I would have to be there at 4, be there at 3, and then but he would get irritated because I didn't understand what he was
like I'm saying. I gotta be there for 4. You know what I'm saying? He was like, well, I'm like,
I didn't get it. It was a cooking. I was like, what? Be there for 4? For 4? You gotta be there for 4 or be there for 5? Be there for 4.
And then some of the things.
And then also about like going grocery shopping. And I was like, I'm going grocery shopping, or I'm going to the grocery store. I'm going to get a grocery. This bug would say, I'm finna go make groceries.
Yeah, we're gonna make it.
How can you go and make groceries and bring them back home?
We gonna make groceries. We gonna make them. You know what I'm saying? That's how we.
You don't work at the warehouse to make groceries, but it was a whole lot of that. And some other stuff like
it was a lot of this stuff. You just came with the dome with them. That was like
yeah. And we just was clashing at the beginning and getting frustrated because a lot of things he would say I didn't understand. A lot of things I was saying I was understanding, and he was understanding. And the thing is, we were saying the same thing, but just from 2 different worlds.
Yeah, that's what it was.
2 different worlds.
And we finally just.
And another thing about pop, where I'm from, even from Michigan and Oregon, we say pop, soda pop. They from here in Louisiana, they say cold drink for pop. Huh?
No. Well, call it cold drink.
So they call it cold drink.
Right, because it is good, you know.
But when he first was like, "Can we get a cold drink at the refrigerator?" I'm like,
"Ain't
no beer in the refrigerator." I'm like, he's talking about going to get a beer. I'm like, "There's no beer in the refrigerator."
Man, like, boy.
He's talking about go get a drink, a pop, juice, or something like that. And then when I say pop, they don't like that I say pop.
Pop, I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? You pop, that means you was
soda pop.
Boy, hit your. That don't even sound right saying in my mouth.
A soda pop, yeah. But a cold drink, yeah. All the drinks is cold. So which one you want to go get? If they're in the refrigerator, they're all cold. Which one? The milk, yeah. The juice,
just bring all of it, and I'll pick it.
Oh, that's why. But that was crazy at the beginning. I must say, it was a whole lot of getting to know each other.
Yeah, it was a connection that gets talking and.
Yeah, the connection is what.
Dates. Yeah. Getting, like you said, getting to know each other. And
right, and
seeing something in one another.
Right. Before we get in depth with that, tell me, what do you remember from our first actual date? Like the setting of what do you remember?
You know what I'm saying? We were chilling on the beach. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of cool out there. We had a little blanket out there. Had a little drink.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Had a little meditation stuff.
Had a little picnic setting.
Picnic setting. And
had cheese and crackers and vegetables and fruits and stuff.
Man, you're laughing.
Had ice, glass. All that. Had a blanket laid out.
That's what I'm saying, all that.
Yeah, and then I'm telling you, that was I don't think I've ever experienced before, ever. And since I've ever dated anybody or talked to anybody, I've never experienced that ever. That was the first time ever to experience that. And it was just it was like a magical feeling. And then at the time, the scenery of the sky, I can't even find a picture of that. You know, it was in the picture I took, it didn't show what we saw in person.
Right, yeah.
And it was like a whole, I don't even know what it's called. It was like a whole lot of orange clouds that were layered in the sky, and it was like set so beautifully, and it was like the perfect weather. We was at the beach.
Cut a. Huh? You bake something and you know what I'm saying?
Cut the clouds up.
Yeah.
But it was grouped together. It was like cluster, very small together, but a whole bunch of them in the sky. But we're on the beach. The weather was perfect. No wind, no cold, chill. It was like perfect weather.
But before that, what? It was like we were thinking with the. No, yeah, we went to the beach. Yeah.
Because that's where that's what met you at.
Yeah.
No, we met there, and then we ended up having to go back to the store. He drove me to the store, and then we came back. And then he tricked me and told me we ended up going to a Dollar Tree to get some cups. And he gonna tell me he was saying, "This is Dollar Tree? What's the Dollar Tree? Everything's $1." And I was like, "Yeah." And I'm feeding into what he said because I'm not thinking that he really. I thought he was messing with me. I mean, I thought he was for real, but he was messing with me. I was like, "Yeah, that's $1." He said, "These glasses $1," like getting all excited. "The glasses $1. Oh, this $1. That's $1." And he messed with me. But he was doing it so serious, and I was like, "Okay, I don't know. I just go work because this dude he never heard of a Dollar Tree." And I keep telling him everything in here is $1, and he keeps saying, "Even that's $1. That's $1." That was funny, but and then also
I got you when you walked in. I don't know you remember that time.
I was thinking about to say that time about Valentine's Day.
Yeah. But I got you though.
You did.
I did.
Yeah.
And I played that bitch. I played that day like.
Yeah.
I be playing around.
He really did it. Even to like had the other customers looking like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
He was telling me that he never heard of Valentine's Day. No one ever celebrated.
The whole story,
a whole real story that he really didn't know nothing about Valentine's.
You would believe it if I told you.
Yeah. He did, and I was like,
I just got in the road and I felt like I had like boom, okay, it's time to get it like bye. Go fall into the little jokers the mold like you know what I'm saying.
Man, you did.
And it was funny.
And he got me because I was like walking to the store and the people that was walking with us, everybody seen us again. It was like
they was looking at me like I don't know if I'm gonna be with them. You don't know about a Valentine? You show no love with that? Like, what's up? Like,
that's true. I was looking at him like, I said, after this, I'm about to dip, baby, and I ain't coming back. This book ain't heard about Valentine's Day.
That. You was like the whole.
I said, what school
like
that? Yeah, I said, what school didn't teach you that? I said, I don't know about that. I don't know nothing about it. You guys, my mom, I don't know nothing about Valentine's Day. My mom ain't bring that in the house. And I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I told the whole business story, but I can't remember.
And I can't even imitate how he did because how he did it, it was believable. Like to the people in the store was like, even the other ladies in the store was like, oh, I feel bad for her.
Yeah, everybody was like, right, to just go into it, like
right.
You know?
Yeah, you did get with that. I ain't gonna never forget that.
I was joking around and see where you was at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was crazy. That was a good one. And because I couldn't believe it. That was at the beginning. Then we first started talking. It was the same day of the date. I love our first date. He was doing all this joking around. I'm just like, what? Like I wouldn't think, but I wouldn't think that a person would do all that at the beginning of meeting somebody. Actually, you didn't do that first day. You did that with Dollar Tree, but not that. That was dope.
That was like a couple of. I probably went to like a second, third date.
Yeah.
The first day we were just talking, getting to know each other, relaxing, and.
No, but I'm saying the first day is when I because you went with me to the Dollar Tree to the cups. So you played that role, that little fake lie, and then I think like a month or so later, because of February time, that's when you had did that.
Right.
So a month later, but I didn't think a person would play like that because I know I joke a lot, but I. Kind of funny. That's what actually made me like start getting into him a little bit more and liking him more because I saw that he was more laid back and chill, but he still joked and played. He was just not as goofy as I was because he's more reserved with it, but he's still goofy, you know, when he wants to be. But when he don't want to be goofy, baby, that mug is turned up. He be like, he won't even crack a smile. You be like, what is wrong? He be like, I don't gotta play all the time. You play too much. Like that, he'll turn it back up real quick, but not like that because he smiles and he jokes still. But at the same time, he's like, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it.
Yeah, I feel
but yeah,
this wine tastes good.
Yeah, it actually do. But you just eating a little now laters?
It tastes
You
good
get
with
another
wine.
refill? Dang.
What is it? Chardonnay?
Dang, Gina. I know I'm feeling good. I'm feeling toasty. I haven't drunk in a long time. So baby.
And we ate good, you know what I'm saying?
And yeah, and we ate good today, but or this evening.
Yeah,
so,
this evening.
It's pretty good.
Both of us been, you know what I'm saying? First time we met was
it was roller coaster because baby.
A lot of things from moving downhill. You know, kind of try to. I don't even want to talk about that right now.
No, I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, that's gonna be a later day because that'll be more content later.
Yeah, that's.
But what I can say is that the courting, the getting to know each other, baby. We bumped heads a lot because we are kind of alike in a lot of ways, and a lot different in a lot of ways as well.
Both Aquarius,
yes.
So, you know what I'm saying? Female Aquarius, male Aquarius.
Yes, the egos,
the
stubbornness.
You know
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When you go head to head with somebody that's stubborn, but baby, I'm very stubborn. But not, no, he actually, I'm very stubborn. He's more stubborn than I am, to be honest with you. He's way more stubborn than I am. Because I'll give up. You know what I'm saying? I'll give in. And he still just be like.
But the conversations will be good, so that it'll keep the connection.
And balance it out, yeah.
Both got a little bit of it and.
Yeah.
Kind of similar upbringing and
way of thinking too. Yeah. But I must say,
I don't really like his together, so
yeah,
always,
the same way of thinking and with that. Yeah. But I can say that somebody had to be strong with a relationship because if not a relationship, a person has to be strong and somebody has to be strong in any relationship because both people's not gonna be at the same level of strength of strongness at all times. Right. Because if both at the same level and you guys ready to give up, then it's gonna go. You're gonna break up. You know what I'm saying? But if a person's ready to break up only because of like some minimum stuff, and they don't have somebody on the other side, the other person is like a little bit strong enough to be able to like help to talk it through to make them stay. To push it through, then the relationship won't last because we had a lot of obstacles. Just know that we both were dating other people before we dated each other, obviously. Look at me like that.
Oh, really?
Okay, but we were dating other people before we were dating each other, obviously. And so, sometimes people don't really cut off all the way.
It's just long experience.
You can't cut off at the beginning all the way because you don't know for sure how long you'll be in a relationship with the current person. Anyway, because you're dating, you're courting. And so we both was courting, and at the beginning we courted each other, and baby, we both looking like, do we want to go down the whole road together, or do we want to still, do our thing when we're doing our own? We was going both.
A couple times like that. Yeah, one time we went to what's it called? We came, man, like, look.
Wait,
man.
what?
You know what I'm saying? We talking about that right now.
What?
We went, it was on Bourbon Street.
Oh, you can say that. What?
Huh?
What? But how we didn't understand.
Yeah, that vibe, everything. The vibe was like.
Okay. Oh, but that was, I think, because that was some time into us dating. So we finally got a chance to go out to a club or bar together. That was the first time ever. Right. And now this is not just a bar because we're on Bourbon Street, so there's many bars, many people, many
everywhere. Everywhere. I don't know what was about this, but this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just vibing the whole night was chilling. So we went
no, we're actually at your house. Then we went there.
You know what I'm saying? The whole night was
at your house. Yeah, at his house we was chilling.
And no, that was the last spot we went to.
No, that was. But we kind of just started.
No,
yeah, it was kind of a quick situation because we kind of because we tried to think it was long because when we got there we were dancing on the street. The music was playing. That's why we were dancing before we went inside different bars, whatever. We were dancing. We actually went into like 3 bars because we couldn't make it past that. But the other 2 was quick.
Right. Okay.
And that was the longest. So we were still going through so much. Anyway, so what we're trying to say talking about is. And it was crazy because I was in my feelings and he was like, we both were in our feelings. I'm like, and then after we got back to his house and we talked about it, we kind of understood that the reason why we both were in our feelings because we both were feeling each other then. We knew then we were feeling each other. Because if not, we wouldn't have felt that way. Okay, so we going to the bars and everything like that, and everything's good. Listen to music, dancing with each other. You know, I'm dancing over here, whatever. And we go to this one bar. The music is good. It's well, they're clubs, like club bars, that's bars. The music is good. I'm gonna tell you. Let you tell it. But the music is good. We're sitting at the one of the little tables, martini tables, and you wanna go from there?
Right. Okay. From there. So we sitting there, we chilling. You know what I'm saying? It's just from I'm gonna say from my point of view, and she gonna take because we talked about it, right? Because we like I say when we're back, we didn't talk about it. But at that moment, what was going on, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we went, boom, boom, you said your story about it. You know what I'm saying? We at this spot, so it just was feeling, everything was just feeling weird, and the vibe was just changing, and I felt the vibe and the spirit of her changing as well. And so, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to peep everything out, I'm peeping everything out, and just like, man, wait. But I'm still vibing with her, still. Cause we're at the beginning stage of still getting to know each other. Yeah, I'm still like thinking that, but I ain't like showing it when I'm thinking. So I'm like, you know, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? We still vibing, chilling, and then, you know what I'm saying? I think somebody mentioned like a hookah bar or something. No, this is before that. Before that part. No, that happened. No. That happened afterwards. Because that's why when they mentioned that, you was already in mind for like no. But yeah, I'm saying because like like I said, we went to the bar. We went to this particular bar. You know what I'm saying? On mine, when we went to the bar, you go to your part when you went. We went to the bar because like you say, when we went there, we were dancing in the street, having fun. But we went to this one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And everyone I went to, I just always peeped the scene out, see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Just you know, scoping out whatever. You know, but. And this was we walked in it and felt like that, but I was still, you know, when people around see what's going on, whatever. And so, but you know, saying we dancing and stuff like that, chilling, and just, you know, saying she just was doing weird stuff to me. And it was like what you mean, like what? Like you know what I'm saying, like she was trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to mess with other dudes while she with me, like you know what I'm saying. So I was like, because that's how I was like, see, I was like. So I was like hold on, okay, go ahead. I'm like, hold on, man, was she trying to, you know what I'm saying? You just said I was trying to mess with other dudes with you? Nah, that's what I said I was. No, you didn't know. I heard you say, like, she flipping and was trying to mess with other dudes with me. I said I was thinking that you were trying to flip. Yeah, I ain't hear the word thinking. I was going to say, wait, okay, I'm listening. Yeah, so, you know, so, I told you about this. I know, but you telling them they don't know. I'm telling you, like, you didn't. But so you know what I'm saying. So I was already thinking, and then you know, go ahead. Okay, I don't know if you guys even made out what he was saying because he's kind of like chopping it up. But hopefully you can get. Yeah, you probably tell the story better. You got a better story. I hope I can get it there, get it out better. But like I said, we were dancing in the streets, going bar hopping for a little bit. Then we finally went to this one bar/club, and the music was, you know, doing good. He's sitting down, I'm dancing and whatever. Mind you, it was at a martini table. No one was there but us. And then eventually people started coming at the same table we're sitting at. But I didn't know. I'm to go for me first about how I feel before I tell about how you told me how you was feeling. But I was, you know, dancing, and then all of a sudden it's like I just saw he made a certain type of look like he was looking past me, looking at somebody, and mind you, I'm not from here, so I'm thinking that he is doing that, you know, having one on the side, one while he with one. I'm like that, and that's not gonna ride with me, and so. My thing is like if you got to do it like that, I can still be a friend, but I just won't be dating you. That's how I am. I'll be friends with you for real, but we just won't date. But I was like, but wait, this is so beginning of the relationship.
of us dating still so freshly. I'm like, but you trying to do this like this, and you think, and you brought me here to your state. Well, actually, I drove over from Mississippi because that's what I was living at. But I come over to visit him, so I'm driving over here to your state, and then I'm not even that. I'm driving to your home. Then we going down here together to the club, and then you want to have somebody in the back that you looking at. You know what I'm saying? While I'm like looking like what's going on? What? While I'm looking like what's going on? So, because first I'm dancing to music, and then you see like he at first he was like dancing, you know, with me while he's sitting in the chair, while he's sitting in the stool, and then his head was kind of down. He kind of looking around, whatever, but not really standing around. He just looking around, and I'm standing in front of him, facing towards him, you know, dancing, and a vibe just hit. And I just felt that he kind of like looked at something and saw something and was like trying to hide. And then it's like he changed his whole demeanor about himself at that moment. And so how I took it was like he saw somebody that he was hiding from because he was in it with me. And I said, oh, so yeah, like a girl or something like that. Yeah. That you try not to be seen. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay. So he's trying to have someone on the side. So I was like, okay. I said, oh, so that's how you're gonna roll. So mind you, all that's taking place going on in my head, but I'm also in the back of my head said, oh, after today, baby, you ain't gonna worry about seeing me because I ain't coming back. But I'm gonna play this role, I'm gonna dance this whole, I'm gonna dance until we get up out of this mud. And so as I'm going through that, he's going through the same thing because he thinking, because I'm dancing.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, he think just because I was dancing on him, that I was trying to entice the people that was behind him. Yes, he did. No, it wasn't. You thought I was feeling somebody behind you at the table. The dude, but the dude was with a lady. What?
I wasn't that you was dancing on me. I wasn't gonna be mad you dancing on me.
No, I'm saying
to entice somebody else.
But okay, what was it that you told? What was it?
I said the vibe you changed and how you was moving. It was different in the vibe.
But you said you told me that you thought I was feeling somebody else.
Yeah, it wasn't about because you was dancing with me, but how you was moving when you seen that person and everything like that.
That's what I'm saying.
I wasn't at that time. I wasn't, like I said, wasn't around Bourbon. I don't know, you know what I'm saying. What your story was. You could tell me whatever. But so I'm still trying to figure you out. So I don't know if you.
That's what I'm saying.
Trying to do something to me and trying to set you up or something like that. So I'm like, I don't know what you doing. I'm like, you saying you this person and that person, but you seen this dude. Every time you see the dude, you know what I'm saying, the body move change, the eye contact and stuff like that. So I'm
and
like,
crazy.
Like wait, man, she's trying to wait, hold on,
that's
man.
Crazy.
All right, so you should, all right. So you know what I'm saying, like I'm saying, you from where you from? I'm from New Orleans, so I'm like I said, I'm on a path of, you know what I'm saying, you ain't from here, and I'm feeling you. I know how it is out here, Bourbon. I'm protecting everything. That's what I'm saying. I be peeping and scoping the scene out, but then I started seeing you move like everywhere else you was just relaxing and you were just chilling, but in this one,
because the liquor kicked in me, and I got excited.
That's what I'm saying. We talked about that, but at that time, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't because somebody was. How you dancing with me? I ain't gonna get mad.
No, I'm saying because when the person was sitting at the table.
Like
I know.
But I'm saying it wasn't because you dancing. Why?
You was like you looking at them.
Yeah, because I'm thinking you trying to like. You trying to how
I know. Okay. That's
you saying I fought one. Okay. You could go take him. You could go ride him or go kill him. We got one right now. So I'm like, so I don't know what's going on. We just met. Like I don't know you. Or you know what I'm saying? Like got from like a mark or some shit. I mean,
right.
Like I don't know. So I'm like trying to see what's going on. So you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, and then to the real part where I was getting to. It was like, okay, you know what I'm saying, we both feeling, I was feeling, so, you know what I'm saying, we still trying to, like, you know, block that out, but still try to give it a shot, so we were talking, somebody brought the hookah, and he was like, yeah, let's go try the hookah, and I was like, all right, yeah, let's go try the hookah, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, before you go there, okay, son, I just want to let you know, okay, now I understand what you're saying. Of course, it's not that, I'm not saying that because I was dancing like that, but I'm saying that what I was trying to say is that you thought that I thought that I was trying to get the person behind your attention, you know what I'm saying, because the way I was saying that way, but you actually in your head was thinking I'm trying to get his attention to set you up.
Attention, Robert.
I didn't know that then that's how you felt. Yeah, but how I was feeling about you, I thought you was like trying to hide from your side piece. your other piece or whatever piece, that's why. And that's crazy. We both was going through the same emotions because I think because the liquor
finally got one. What?
Because the liquor kicked in, both of us, and we both like got relaxed, but then we didn't know how each other act when we relaxed. See what I'm saying? And you thought my relaxation was me setting you up, but that was me just being comfortable with the music. You know, and with your relaxation, I thought it was you trying to hide from something, your little side piece, but it actually was you just being relaxed, feeling good. And so, but how he was doing it, how I was doing, both of us we were going back and forth with our mind like that, and you could see in both of our faces that we had tension, and it's crazy that we did not know what the tension was, but we just know at that moment because we didn't talk about it until we got back to his house. But we both was going through a whole lot just sitting there. I mean, that motherfucker was to the point. If I walked out the door, I wouldn't have came back. He walked out the door, he wouldn't have came back. That's how the tension was, because we both was like, we were so both confused about what was going on. But okay, so we're still sitting there, and finally the couple that I was talking about behind us, they mentioned about there's a hookah lounge that's open or whatever. And I was like, oh my, because before that we were talking about a hookah lounge, and he was like, I don't know, oh no, we tried to go find the one that was on Bourbon, but it was closed down. So when we was in that bar, you know what I'm saying, in the club bar or whatever, somebody brought the word about a hookah lounge, and we was like, oh, where's it at? And it was like, oh, it's here. They told him where it was at. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know the streets, whatever. And so I'm thinking, okay, I said, let's go. I've never been to one. I wanted to go see how I felt. So we leave, and we make our way to the car. As we get to the car, we talking back and forth because we're both like, yeah, I'm not feeling you from up in there. And like, I'm not feeling you from up there. In his words, my words, you know, from what just happened up in there, whatever. But then, you know, we going back and forth talking all the way to the car. Mm-hmm. All the way to the car. And then we finally got to the car. I got over it. You know, I got over it because he talked a little bit about what he was going through. You know what I'm saying, in there.
Yeah, let's know how I was feeling at that point.
Yeah, because I wasn't letting him know how I feel because I was already stuck on like, oh, I'm gone. Because I didn't know what he was. I thought he was his side piece. So I was already stuck on like, let's go to the hookah so I can get the experience. And after that, I'm bye. This first time, this is it.
Yeah, she think he was going to hookah bar, but I had other plans.
Yeah, he did trick me because he wasn't really over what I said because he thought that I was trying to set him up.
Then going to the hookah bar, we going home. About to drop you back home. I'm about to go
right. And that's what he said. He said, let's go to the hookah bar. So we going and we driving. And he got me driving the car. He driving for about a good 20-some minutes, huh? Ain't no hookah lounge to be seen. And they said we was only a couple minutes from the hookah
houses start coming up. If you ever been on Bourbon, you start seeing houses, you ain't seen no bars.
That means we let the bars in the ring. And it was literally only a couple minutes, supposed to be a couple minutes away. And so I kept asking him, I'm like, where's that? Why are you going this way? He's like, oh, hold on, I'm getting lost. I think I can go back this way. And he is driving and he's messing with me. Because in his head, he already know he's not going to hookah lounge because he's still upset thinking what happened at the bar that I was trying to set him up.
I ain't gonna say upset. I wouldn't say upset. The word upset, nah, I wasn't upset.
What was it then?
I was being cautious I was being cautious and being like, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what she up to. She trying to, you know, whatever. It wasn't being upset. I wasn't upset. Just being cautious.
Anyway, so we didn't go to the hookah lounge. He drove for 20-30 minutes.
Unfortunately,
and I'm like, if he I'm getting mad, like, you from here and you don't know how to get around.
I don't know where it's at.
And then, right, and he was lying his tail off. And then he was like, I'm just gonna go home after a while. I was like, okay. And then he's still driving, acting like he don't know how to get home.
I don't know where it's at. I was looking for a river. Let me stop, y'all.
I'm about to say what y'all please? Like I said, a river for what? To go pee? Mm-hmm. Anyways, but like I said, he drove and couldn't find his home. And then eventually he found his home. And then we got to his home. He finally tell me the reason why we was driving is because he was never gonna take me to the hookah lounge.
I wasn't, y'all. Sorry. I didn't take it to the hookah lounge, I guess.
But then when we got back to his house, we talked about it and like really deeply talked about it.
Got it deep. That's what
like
I'm saying.
It was deeply, to get a really understanding because it's
Trying
like,
to stand and see
and I
what's
think
happening.
what happened was because when you finally get in a relationship with somebody or find somebody,
And you've been through stuff, and you know what I'm saying.
yeah,
You know,
your guards is up like a yeah, the bricks are going up and down, the walls going up and down, and then at the same time, because you're trying to figure out like, especially more so when you find something that you like and you like, this can't be real,
right,
it can't be real. And if it's and if it's fake, I want to get out before I get too far in.
Like it's real, man. Show me this. the I don't know what you was called it, like be.
Give you the signs that you know that it is real or fake. But so that's why when that situation was happening, we were going through a lot because it was like we felt like the person was doing something negative because it couldn't be a real relationship. It can't be real. This we like us fighting each other can't be real. Especially how we found each other can't be real. So we were seeing making negative things happen. But if we actually didn't really try and actually and we did communicate, and if we wasn't really trying to actually really get a relationship, if we would have went out separate ways. But we both was like, wait a minute, like wait, let me sit back. And what you said? You said what again? Okay, and right, and then you said what again? Oh, so we both was tripping because we both were trying to figure out if we both are who we say we is.
Right. That and like you said, the language talking.
Yeah,
like
all
speaking
yes.
Spanish and English in the same household. I'm saying C and you saying yes, but we saying the same thing.
Right,
you saying C,
but right.
seek in the alphabet.
Right.
Like you say C, yes.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It was like the same thing like that.
That was crazy. That was experience. I'm no we didn't give it to you fully in depth, but that was depth enough for you to get an understanding.
That's
because baby, that was yeah. Because hold your words, hold your tongue. But yeah, that was an experience, and that was the first of many. You know, because you got to go over a lot of humps. You know, you have to go through things to get to know a person, especially to know your strengths and weaknesses and theirs as well, and also just see if you guys a mesh or clash at the same time, and also to see if that's what you want, and also see their ups and downs while they're in relationships or their negatives, positive and negatives, to see if it's something that you can work with. Because not everybody positive and negative is something that you might want to work with, but we have both were acting and being ourselves, so we got a chance to really fully see how we were, and it was a whole lot going on.
Yeah, it was a lot going on.
It was a whole lot going on.
A whole lot going on.
I mean, a whole lot.
It was
a whole lot going on.
It was like a little experience, you know what I'm saying?
It took.
You was going through a lot at the beginning. I was just going through my little phase. I just came from little phase. I think I said little phase, you said little phase, little thing.
What? I don't know. They don't know. I know, but they don't know.
They know little thing, you know what I'm saying? You do things.
He was talking to somebody, right?
I was doing things.
We both were talking to people. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you grew, you know.
Yeah. Because the thing is,
so you know what you want.
Even though we were both courting and dating, whatever, you still didn't cut completely off who you were talking to before, because you wanted to make sure that if you cut that person off, that the person you with is actually worth cutting the people off. If not, then you're gonna stay, doing your thing. So it was a lot of that going on. Yeah, more so on his end than mine. That, I think he had like 10 girls he was dating at one time. No, I'm playing. I was playing, but
what?
I don't know. But he was, I'm not gonna talk about me. He was dating people.
But
he was dating people, and he still was in contact with people while we were communicating. I was as well, but I think I handled mine very professionally.
Professional, you're right. You're real professional. She's a real professional, you know what I'm saying?
Very professional. I had to be professional.
That's all right, though.
Because we got to live and learn. And plus,
I had and so I didn't him. So it was we had to grow up and see.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, because it was
working.
It was a lot of obstacles. Yeah. It was a lot of obstacles. A lot of obstacles.
We gotta try.
That's down the line, other obstacles and stuff we gotta talk about, but that's another story And if you guys want us to have more conversations about, have more conversations from us about whatever, just any other topics. If you guys have topics for us, just let us know and leave them in the comments. But
and we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it because now we're going to start doing this more often. We're not sure how many times a week or how times a month or how often, but this is the first crack at getting this started to see how I feel. To see how the vibe is. You know, see if I can date them all over again through this video.
Friday talk, I guess.
Yeah,
come
that
Friday talk with us and drink and
yeah.
Get your
good old wine. I'm trying to, but the wine
is like something to eat. Probably have something to eat for y'all.
Yeah, next time we might eat.
You know what I'm saying?
I might eat and go in. He don't like my smack out, smack my.
Smack.
Yeah.
Might get up in the morning.
Yeah, he will. When you smack, he'll be eating and he'll just stop eating and just pick his up and go. Like the kids, anybody can be smacking around, he won't even say, "Can you please stop smacking?" He just get up and just walk away. But let him eat some good old chicken and eat some good old something. He was smacking and doing all this junk and wiping his hands on his pants. But that's okay. But you can't smack.
I don't smack.
You do smack.
No, I don't. Baby.
Yes, you do.
I crunch.
Okay, smacky crunch.
I don't smack.
Okay, smack, crunch, crunchy smack. But yes.
I was about to say something, but I want this is another.
No, yeah.
Not HBO.
No, it's not. We don't need all that. No flagging going on. But yes, just know that this beginning of this relationship was a very, very big test to determine if we was gonna stay in it.
Testimony.
And it was a big test to him. I actually he did the same, but I tested him a lot.
You talking about the Delgado story? You gonna tell about Delgado?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's okay to talk about that?
You want to talk about right now?
Oh.
Man, it's all you. You was. I don't know. No, you want.
I'll say that for next story because that's. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember too.
I remember that.
About,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
there's a lot of stories you can talk about.
But this one, what I was saying here is I tested him a lot in this relationship at the beginning, middle, and still, because you have to test to make sure the person's still who they say they is.
Or
are.
Who they say they are, baby.
Or is.
Who they say they are.
Or. Who they say they are. Like I said, to make sure they are the same person that said they were at the beginning. Right. There's no tricks in there. Okay, so at the beginning, I really was testing him because I need to make sure that I was with a man. Okay, I don't want no boy.
I'm not a fixture.
I don't want no kid. I don't date people under my age. I did, I think, once. They were probably a year or two younger than me. That was it. It just, you got to be a little bit more than that because I'm very, I don't know what to call that. I'm
conceited.
No,
I'm joking.
Yeah, I'm definitely not conceited. I know what I want.
You're strong-minded,
and I'm very well-minded, and if you're not,
I remember sitting there looking in your eyes, and I seen that, and I was like,
yeah. But get out of my ear. But yes, and he really showed me. Now there was a time that a couple times, but the first time when I came down to visit him, my car was tripping. My Jeep, my SUV was tripping, and it needed, I think. Well, I didn't know what it needed at the time, but it just like wouldn't start or whatever. And I was like, dang, this must do this. Now I'm about to leave him out here, go back home. But he took me to the auto store.
Figured it out for me.
He got the key, told me to get in the car, and he drove my car with me to the auto store. And went in and talked with the guy, whatever, got what he needs to do, whatever. Came back out, and I'm sitting there trying to figure out what's going to happen because the car eventually started again.
I forgot what part
the auto store? No, I know what part it is. I know part. I'm telling you what part it is. What part it was. And so
no, under
I'm telling you. And then so he come back and whatever, and because at first the car just started, eventually started at his house, whatever. And he was like, before you go, let me take it here so I can get what I need for your car so I won't do this to you on your way home. So he found out.
That, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he found out that what I needed was a spark plug. And it was one of the under the tire area, on the driver's side or whatever, and one of the top or something like that. Something because usually the top and bottom.
It was another spark plug, the O2 sensor.
No, that was
Cause we
Vision.
getting the huh?
It was spark plug too, because you changed the spark plug too.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
And then so both spark plug and O2 sensor. And then so when I was watching him do that, and he took control and took over, and he actually came out of his pocket, and he came out of his pocket for gas money too for my car. Yeah, for my car. And like, mind you, I had money, and but to see that he did that and didn't even ask or anything, and he did it like it wasn't even, huh?
I said it wasn't even a thought.
Right, you did it. He did like it wasn't even a thought. It was like on instinct. He just did it, and I was like, and then no one never really did anything like that. And so stuff like that wins a person over with your heart, because it's like he's doing manly moves. Because if you're gonna be with me, you gotta do manly things, and he did it, and you gotta be something that you do that I don't have to tell you to do. Because if I tell you to do it, then I might as well just take my stuff. I'm telling you to do it, and so that made me be like, I was like, oh, and I was like, yes, baby, and that even made him even more sexier than I thought he was at the beginning of the week.
I ain't sexy no more.
No, at the beginning, no, you still sexy crazy. I'm saying at the beginning, like he was sexy, but that made him sexier. Okay, just to see him do that, you know what I'm saying? It just sparked a little plug in me, and I was like, damn, what the fuck? No. I was like, wow. Anyway, so he did that, got it fixed. I got home, and then I told my aunt when I got there what he did. My aunt was just as head over heels as I was. Like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
That's why she wanted to come the other time? That's why she wanted to come with us?
No, she wanted to go to Mardi Gras.
Yeah. I don't know, that was...
But yeah, like he done things like that, and it was like, wow. And, and without meaning the accent, and it's like,
just, you know what I'm saying, you playing my role, like, you know what I'm saying, as a man, do what you gotta do.
You just being you.
And being me.
And that was your personality. Because if I was a guy, that was my personality too. That's how I am as a female. But I was
doing stuff and have her driving out, something wrong with the car, have her driving, going back, you know what I'm saying, taking a little trip. I ain't saying taking a little trip, you got a nice little ride.
It was like 45 minutes.
Yeah, but still.
Well, really, I drive fast.
Especially on the interstate, because you're going, right. You know what I'm saying, you don't want to, that happen. Get that shit fixed. I mean, get that stuff fixed and get it out the way. So,
yeah. So, and that even, by the time my aunt actually made him get more bonus points in my, in my mind, because she was just as like happy as I was. She's like, oh, that's a man, and he's handsome too, and this and that. I was like, oh yeah, he all right. I was like, he all right. No, when I first met her, I ain't gonna lie, I was like. I was like,
what's your
name? DAMN. I was like, dang, because the way he, walked, carried himself, and how he had his clothes, he had how he had his earring in, he had his gold necklace on, his watches, it just and it was like he wasn't trying, he was just like regularly, he could tell he was being himself the way he just carried himself. But I was like, dang. Like it was like, I was like, dang. I was like, I'm finna get that. I said, I'm finna get that. I said, what's up?
She's trying to get up my drawers.
No, that's what I'm saying when I'm getting that. I'm like, getting you. I mean, like, cause like. I was like, get you as a person, because I'm like, that is how I am as a female. But to find a guy that does that,
charisma around.
Yeah, and to find a guy that does the same thing that do something that did something that I would do. You know what I'm saying? When you see something, you fix it without somebody telling you. And he did that. And then how he dressed and how he handled himself and how the package was building itself up more and more and more. I know I'm just going on about that, but because I keep reminiscing and I keep picturing back, back then, and like, dang, like, wow. And that's why, and I think, because that was at the beginning, that was even before going to Bourbon Street. That was before that. That's because I was coming to visit and go back and come visit, and finally we decided to go out. And so
with me, it was just listening to you talk and what you've been through, and seeing, like, looking in your, like I told you before, you know, I always look at you, I looked in your soul, I be looking in your soul trying to see, like, if this, you know what I'm saying, saying who you is, and just, like I said, I remember the time, like, I don't even want to talk about that now, but I remember sitting on the beach a lot of times. We went to the beach a lot of times, but this particular time, we sitting on the beach, in the lawn chair. I don't know how many times we met, cause like I said, I don't keep up with it, probably first time, second time, I don't know, but I remember that moment. I don't remember, you know what I'm saying, the times, but that moment.
I think I know what you're about to say too. I'm listening.
And we just have a conversation about just life, general beliefs, and just anything, everything under the sun.
Yeah, and everything.
You know what I'm saying? You just look in each other's eyes and just talking. You know what I'm saying? And I see the strength and you know, the beauty and the willpower and the, you know, I just seen strength all through you, and not just from that attracted me more, and especially seeing that you was pretty and nice body to me, and it was like, yeah, I like this, and so, like I said, the little joking and you know what I'm saying, being myself to see, like, you know, telling you things that, you know, about me, and, you know, seeing that, yeah, this, you know, with this, and I seen that she was like, okay, I'm like, man, she real cool, real laid back, and, you know, like I said,
you think I was too goofy? I'm a very goofy person.
And you was,
I just like to laugh. I don't know why. I like happiness.
Yeah, and that's. I wouldn't say I'm not a happy person. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? We say I'm a gross. I play a lot, but further as like, you know, that jumping around, jumping on people, wrestling and all that.
That's moving too fast for him.
Yeah, I don't think. I'm kind of like a nonchalant, reserved type person. You know, I joke around and play around. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a fast mover type person like all the time. Like, I move fast when I need to.
Right. Yeah, you can.
You know what I'm saying? But
I'm
walking around and just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Like, just being normal, you know what I'm saying? Waking up in the morning and, you know, going through the day. I'm slow. I ain't gonna say I'm slow.
Yeah, you move really slow like a snail.
I ain't gonna say it like a snail.
Until you wake up all the way. Yeah. And then we wake up, he's energized. But other than that, he just like,
the energy
let the sun come all the way up first. Don't let this peak kaboo.
Nah.
The sun is up all the way.
Nah, just let you know what I'm saying. Sometimes, you know, some people ain't morning people, some people.
Yeah, that's true. People. That's true. Not everybody morning people like everybody night.
I'll be all right. Be like it's.
Yeah, you are a night owl.
But I get up, you know, morning.
Now, because your schedule changed. That's why. That's what it was.
I be doing it too.
That's what it was. Because when that changed, you got more
energy.
Take
effect into being in a relationship and you got stuff you got to take on.
We have two different schedules. We have two different lives in here because of that.
Two different schedules.
All right. And
two different worlds, living in the same house.
You know,
but still grooving and grinding.
Right. I didn't think that being that you don't like to move fast and all that, I didn't think you could run. But this motherfucker could run.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, we went on the track, and because my daughter was in the track at this time, and we was well in the relationship now, years in the relationship.
Right.
And
you're showing that lady ability to get growing.
Yeah.
No, you got ran out there, but we were playing football and stuff like that. Throwing the ball and shit.
Who did you race somebody around the track, or you just ran?
I think I just ran this.
Yeah, you ran. But other people was running too around the track, and he was just running. And this dude like caught up and beat everybody, and like ran around the track and finished. And caught up to us again. And I was like, I didn't know he had that in him. Like, I didn't know you could run like that. I didn't. And it wasn't just no jog. It was like he sprinted around and still came back by us and was like playing with us and stuff. Like, and running around and running backwards like that. And I was like, wow, I didn't think you could do that. Because I didn't think you run.
Run.
I was wondering where you had the pedal bumps on your feet.
Yeah, I'm saying. Your
feet would be like, bang. You've been going in.
I was an athlete. That's all. But further, it's like, after the athlete turned off. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Being me, walking around the house, and like I said, I play around, but further it's like only gonna take so much of that moving around stuff and jumping around, and you know. You want to
That's
laugh
why.
and joke and rib each other, you know what I'm saying? Crack jokes, you could do that, but
That's
you
why
know
when
what
I
I'm
be
saying?
pranking him, it'd be good because he'd be out of it, like
Touch
leave
it,
me
grab
alone.
it,
I'm like, nah, I'm about to get
demonstrating
you.
on
This
me,
is the best
man.
time to get
Demonstrate
you.
on me, man. You know what I'm saying?
What?
It's getting better though.
Mm-hmm. It literally has changed since your schedule has changed, so that's a plus.
That's a good thing, though. Schedule changing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a great thing.
You remember that time we had went to Wendy's and I put your hat on?
Yeah.
Whoop. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
What? Can I say that now?
We talk about that later.
Okay, let's talk about that. That's the juicy stuff, huh?
That's later, way down the line somewhere.
Yeah, we was giving you guys a little bit of shaky stuff, but the juicy stuff is going to eventually happen because we can't get it all at one time, you know? How we got to know each other? You got to know us too. Take time, take steps.
See the what do you call it? Administration?
What?
The manifestation?
Oh, manifestation of
the
the process of our
the
relationship.
yes. Relationship wasn't, you know what I'm saying? We
Yeah, and it really had to manifest into something because it was really morphing into things. It was going through obstacles, going through ups and downs, and going through trials and tribulations. It was going through experiences. It was a lot. Like
communication.
Communication is the biggie in relationship because our relationship probably could have broke up like 1,000 times. Huh? I think it could have.
1,000 times.
It probably could have broken. Not probably 500 times. It could have broken.
Probably 500 times. But
yeah.
you told me you broke up with me a lot of times in the house. I felt it too. Broke up with me. You break up with. You already been broke up in the house. You know you broke up. You told me, I was like, man, what the?
Because I was confused. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know what I wanted to say.
I
was like, broke up, yeah, I was like, it's broken up because I think I was programming myself to like know it's broken up. So like when I leave, I can just go because it's broken up, you know. And then
we talk about that later. So I don't know how long we want to do this, but
this is it. I think I talked about enough, but yeah.
Listen, I don't want to know what I'm saying. Like, I'm come back. You got more stuff. Like, it's just.
Yeah, this is the beginning process. So, yeah, so we're going to cut it off right there.
Yeah, you cut it off, y'all.
Are you feeling toasty or something?
Huh?
Are you feeling toasty or something? Toasty? Or something? You feeling good or something?
Yeah, I'm feeling great, y'all. What's up? This your boy, A and M. AM. They put it together up in the morning. Up early in the morning.
All right. I don't like messing with him because
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
What? He is crazy. But anyways, you guys, thank you guys for watching. And if you want to see more of us to communicate, more of us talking like this, conversing like this, just let us know in the comments.
We do this, y'all.
If you're not feeling our vibe, so we can vibe, then we won't do this because we don't want to bore you guys. But we like to talk. I like to talk.
Catch that vibe. Come catch that vibe.
Yeah, come and catch this vibe with us, y'all. Y'all come catch this vibe.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Leave the questions in the comments.
Questions about me.
Or messaging, yeah. And we will add it to the next video or a video, one of the videos. All right, you guys, we went over. I didn't mean to be on here this long. I keep watching the time is going up.
Okay, go ahead.
You said watch the game.
I say play some games. You know what I'm saying?
I was watching. I'm not finna watch the game.
If we're gonna watch the game, we're gonna watch the Saints. You heard me?
Yeah, that's
49ers.
He don't hear by himself because it won't be
the Pelicans. You heard me? The Bulls.
Saints, yeah, woo woo. But I'm good sitting watching that. I'm good.
It'll be good.
I'm one of those that come in and out. Who's winning? Who's up? Who down? That's where I'm at. But
tell me the score and I gotta go do a dunk. I mean.
Oh my God. Ew. Alright, you guys. Until next time, see you guys and thank you for vibing with A and M.
In the morning.
See ya.
Get the vibe.
With us. Now, ain't that crazy?
That's it?
Yeah, but.
I was telling you like this.
No, it's like.
That's it?
Ain't that crazy how it do this?